Hi Internet, thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle, and today we have the Saturday New York Times crossword. I'm John Appleseed, your host, and today's puzzle was constructed by Katie Hoody and edited by Will Shorts. Let's see what we've got. One across, organization that organizes rec leagues. Could that maybe be the YMCA? That fits. 14 across is audio sensors. Not sure. 17 across, it offers a narrow point of view. A slit or a slot would be something you look through and get a narrow point of view. 19 across, price ending digits. Often 99, 99 cents is a common ending for a price. Nines, I guess. Yeah, that's how we phrase that. 22 across, city west of Knoxville. Don't know. One down. Unambiguous question type. A yes-no question would be unambiguous. Two down, one of Time Magazine's most influential teens during the 2010s. Miley Cyrus, I think, fits with that M blank L-I beginning. Three down, style of French fries, crinkle cut. And four down is they may go in for cursing. Not sure. Audio sensors are your ears. So Miley Cyrus looks wrong. 22 across, city west of Knoxville in Tennessee. There's an Oak Ridge in Tennessee. And they may go in for cursing. You may insert asterisks in a text in place of a curse word. Okay, so what is this? Malia Obama? Was she one of the most influential teens? Okay, yeah, that's better than Miley Cyrus, I guess. 25 across, group that protects the QB. The quarterback in football is protected by the offensive line or the O-line. 20 down is cardinal blank, cardinal sin fits. I think that's right. 23 down, spot for a sub. You might have a submarine sandwich in a deli, so let's put in deli there. 5 across, blank Seaton, author of Foxfire and Catherine. Don't know that. 5 down, winner of the 1974 rematch, Super Fight 2. Is that a Muhammad Ali? Is a 3-letter boxer that might fit there. 6 down, phrase on some seasoning label, maybe no MSG. 7 down, that's what I said. That's what I said. Don't know. 8 down, Lhasa blank. Lhasa Apso is a breed of dog that might fit there. Anna Seaton would fit for 5 across. 15 across, ring on a coaster. A roller coaster might have a loop-de-loop, a ring-shaped loop-de-loop. Okay, yeah, that fits. 18 across. At this point, it's no surprise. I think 5 down is going to be Muhammad Ali, the boxer. At this point, it's no surprise. Don't know. I'm going to try Anna for 5 across, the author of Foxfire and Catherine. 21 across, gets into a tight spot. Nope. 16 down. John with some groundbreaking inventions. Okay, John Deere invented a kind of plow, which literally breaks the ground. 10 down, interloper, whom no one seems to know informally. Don't know. At this point, that's no surprise. I think it's I'm not sure. Gets into a tight spot. Shoehorns is to shoehorn or wedge something into a tight spot. 9 down, Wilma Flintstone and Jane Jetson for 2. They both had red hair, didn't they? Let's try redheads there. Yeah. 10 down, blank Brown, host on the Food Network, Alton Brown. And 24 across, Knights of Ren, an ancient cult in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, Kylo Ren's Knights of Ren. 11 down, 2021 science fiction novel by Nnedi Okorafor. Don't know that. 12 down, what you doing? What's up, in other words. 13 down, makes a choice, opts. So an interloper whom no one seems to know is just some rando. And this could be noir. That's no surprise. I'm used to it. That should be a D for redheads. I'm used to it. Noor is a science fiction novel I'm not familiar with, but I think that works. Redheads ran, everything else looks right. 26 across, cruising, so it could be at sea, a sea, or in other words, 31 across, halves of Hamiltons. Hamilton is on the $10 bill, so Hamilton is a 10. A 5 would have Abe Lincoln on it, so an Abe could be a $5 bill, half of a 10. 31 down, the soul should always stand blank. Don't know. 36 across, zip. No. 39 across, divert. Divert can be to amuse in one sense, yes. 42 across, bad singer, a cat. The soul should always stand. Don't know. 37 down, best performances by an actor in a short film. Don't know that. Superman's mother for 32 across. Huh. Jor-El was his father. What was his mother's name? I don't know. 7 down, that's what I said. And it doesn't look right. Have I got all these right? Anna. Could be Anya. You heard me the first time or something like that. You heard it from me. I'm going to try Anya Seton for the author of Foxfire and Catherine. This could be Laura or Laura. 34 across, some stream settings. Like an audio stream. Not sure about that. 28 across, busing on the street, in brief. Don't know that either. Okay, zip for 36 across. Not sure what that is. 40 across, I blank board. No, 41 across, word that may precede itself. No, 45 across, fantasy author, Bardugo. 43 across, many a popular TikTok. Okay, this middle section is defeating me here. Let's move down to the bottom. 47 across, Amazon rapper. Amazon, probably the river here, and a boa constrictor or an anaconda. Haven't seen that reboot of the Anaconda franchise yet. I look forward to seeing that. So a boa constrictor could be something that wraps around its prey in the Amazon. 51 across, gets dragged along a beach trip. Gets dragged along on a beach trip. What is something you drag on a beach trip? I don't know. 56 across, March Madness group. Would be the NCAA. That doesn't fit. 59 across, put on a finishing touch. No, and 61 across, pitch one might try to perfect. Could be a baseball pitch, could be a musical pitch. 51 down, officially joins. Weds, two people together, officially joining them in wedlock. 52 down, off kilter. Zany, or I like a vowel here. Don't know. 53 down, South American monkey with a reduplicative name. Maybe the first half here and the second half is the same. I'm not sure. 47 down, Hollywood icon Davis. Could be Betty. Betty Davis eyes. 37 down, best performances by an actor in a short film with a question mark. So some kind of joke. Just not getting it. 44 down, let up. Maybe past tense, eased. The rain eased, it let up. Gets dragged along on a beach trip. March Madness group. Put on a finishing touch. No, and 61 across, pitch. One might try to perfect. Could it be a sales pitch? Performances in 37 down is plural, so it might end in an S. I'm going to try a sales pitch here. You might try to perfect your sales pitch. Off Kilter. Ending in A. Nope. No. 54 down. Wind up. Toy. Again with the question mark. That's what I said. You heard me right, I think is the best way to complete that phrase. 62 down. List abbreviation could be et al. A list of names might end that way. 57 down. What may appear after dusk and before dawn. Dusk till dawn. It would be in the appropriate place as suggested by the clue. So the Elite Eight is one of the brackets or the stage in the March Madness NCAA basketball tournament. You put on a finishing touch. Again, past tense here. There's a couple clues where I've been tripped up by not realizing it's past tense, but yesterday I put on a finishing touch. I dotted the I. 49 down is actor Jackson Jr. I've seen that in crosswords before. I think it's O'Shea. Water skis would get... I water ski. I get dragged along on a beach trip. Kite is a wind-up toy, or a wind-up toy. Okay, the kite goes up in the wind, hence the question mark there. O'Shea looks right. You heard me right. Looks correct. Okay, so what is the best performances by an actor in a short film? Many a popular TikTok might be a meme. Sales. These all look right. No. 33 down. Leading man. Adam, I guess, according to the Bible, was the first man, so he would be the leading example. Let's try Lara for Superman's mother. A lot of the Superman female characters begin with L, and they have names with double L, like Lois Lane, Lana Lang, Lara is his mother. Yeah, I just kind of noticed that over the years. 27 down, Do the Right Thing. Pizzeria, I think it was Sal's Pizzeria. 40 across, I am so bored. Fits. Then 36 across, Zip. Is it fiddlesticks or... I'm not sure about this square. No day but today for 38 down. Nope. 34 across, some stream settings. Where would you find a stream? Like in a dale, a valley, or a dell? 41 across, word that may precede itself. There is no fear but fear itself. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Fear might fit. 45 across, fantasy author Bardugo. Don't know. 48 across, thermostat display. Informally, it would be the room temperature or room temp. Informally. 55 across, what many wine corks do. Don't know. 58 across, trace. 60 across is man's name that describes a radio that's lost half its frequencies. Like this is something to do with AM, FM. Don't know. 63 across, certain wings. No. 38 down is no day but today. You only live once. Expresses that same sentiment. 46 down, first responder for short is an emergency medical technician, EMT. 35 down, historical region of southwestern France. Aquitaine, I think, is a historical name for southwestern France. 28 down, cold bathhouse amenity. Cold bathhouse amenity. Nope. 29 down, extreme music subgenre with heavily distorted guitars. Don't know that. 30 down, concerning as to this subject, concerning this subject. Oh, busing can mean kissing here. Kissing on the street would be a public display of affection. PDA. Diddly squat. Jack Diddly squat. Could be zip, nothing. Okay, I like that. Then the soul should always stand ajar, and a bad singer. If you're singing, your one sense of the word sing is to inform on your co-conspirators. So you might be a rat, and then the soul should always stand ajar. Okay, not familiar with that. Then demorees. This has to be wrong. Best performances. No, demo reels. A demo reel. A demo reel would include the best performances by an actor, and the reel itself is a short film. Okay, so this isn't off kilter. I didn't check these down, so no wonder nothing made sense. Okay, Hollywood Icon Davis is Betty. I think that's the right spelling. South American monkey with a reduplicative name, so there might be a TTTT monkey, and then spiel is like a sales pitch. Off kilter, a lop. Haven't heard that word before, but if something was lopped off, it would be off balance. So I think that's probably a word. Water skis, Elite 8, dotted the I, spiel. So P and I, I'm not sure, but I don't know what else would be a pitch you might try to perfect. Reduplicative could mean both syllables are doubled. So we get TT. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's right. I'm going to have to trust to luck there. I'm not sure about that. Okay, but Jack Diddley Squat looks right. 41 across is word that may precede itself, unto itself. The soul unto itself is a something. Okay. Don't know this author. Many wine corks taper, I guess, so they get wedged into the opening of the bottle. Trace. Nope. Man's name. Norm? How is that a radio that's lost half? Or no, Noam Chomsky is a well-known linguist, so Noam is a man's name there. And if a radio lost its AM frequencies, it would be a no AM radio. Okay, that's a little difficult, even for a Saturday. 63 across, certain wings. L's can be parts of a building, wings of a building. Architecturally would be called an L because they often look like the letter L. Okay, so what is this cold bathhouse amenity? A plunge pool? Yeah, plunge pool works. Death metal might be the distorted guitar music subgenre. Lee Bardugo fits there as a name that looks plausible. Trace could be an iota of something, and prams are British baby buggies, and I think A will finish the puzzle. Here we go. That was difficult. Saturdays are meant to be the most difficult of the week. I, along with many people, always assumed Sunday was the most difficult, but actually Sunday is meant to be more like a Thursday difficulty, but because the Sunday grid is larger, it takes longer to do. But Saturday is supposed to be the hardest puzzle in the New York Times weekly offerings. This was no exception, even though not a bad time for a Saturday puzzle, but I did have a lot of problems with it. Demo reel. There's a lot of misdirection here. Best performances by an actor in a short film. So it sounds kind of like some kind of award you might get, but yeah, and it sounds like it's going to be a plural word, but it is actually demo reel, and the short film is the reel. Spiel, a lop, is not a common word. TT as a monkey is not a monkey I'm familiar with. Malia Obama, I had Miley Cyrus in there first. Asterisks, they may go in for cursing. That's a clever clue. Loop-de-loop, I don't think I've seen that before. Ring on a coaster with loop-de-loop as the answer. Rando is an unusual word. I don't think I've seen that on the crossword before, but I'll certainly accept it. And Aquitaine, the historical region of southwestern France. I think there's a Eleanor of Aquitaine was a historical figure. I think that's how I'm familiar with the name. But that seems to work. Okay, that was a tough one, but we managed to get through it without too much difficulty. Thanks so much for joining me. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.